What's going on, guys? Before we get going here, I got a question for you. When the Fed lowered that rate yesterday, how much did your groceries go down today? Not a damn penny. But we're going to get into that in just a minute. First, I want to clear up something. One of our friends, another prepper channel, made a comment yesterday about the exploding radios we heard about over in Lebanon. He actually used the name Baofeng. He said they were Baofeng type radios. He actually threw that out there. No, they were not. They were all ICOM handheld two-ways. The F4001 series, all of them were the same. They're made by the same manufacturer. But this guy gets a lot of viewers. He's actually the biggest YouTube prepping channel out there. I ain't going to call his name. I'll just tell you he's north of the border. Oh, I will tell you that. But when he did that to dramatize, and he actually said it's, the kind of radios preppers use. He actually used that comment too. That was just too much. I mean, he does get dramatic with a lot of his information, but it's good information. The guy has some good intel. He just gets a little dramatic with it sometimes. And when he did that yesterday, actually, you know me, I jumped in and started doing some research. Found out what company it actually was, and they were not Baofeng radios. So if you watch that video and you're worried about your radios, don't worry about it. That's not what they are. All right, I cleaned that mess up for him because I know he ain't going to do it. But let's see who we got in the house tonight. Right there is Hill Bill. That man was the first one in. I don't know if he just dropped in and then bailed, so hopefully he's still here because he was here real early.
He's here. He just said something.
So was Glenn. All right. Hey, all right, guys. Oh, Bill, your potato soup will be there on Sunday. I sent you a number 10 can of potato soup. It has 36 servings in it, and that's some good soup. I've had it before. It's good stuff. So it's supposed to be delivered on Sunday. All right. Glenn Anderson's with us. Tammy Joe's in the house. And Lori. All right. Thank you, Lori. Thank you so much for being here. I know you're still having a little rough time where you are, so I appreciate the effort, girl. I truly do. And we're still praying for you. Hopefully everybody out there is. Debbie Jones is with us. Wants to say good evening to everybody. Wanda Landry. There we go. Texas Raiders in the house. Shalom, shalom, my brother. All right. Thank you for being here. Oh, come on down. Come on down. Who we got here? I know I saw some other people in here while y'all were conversing. There's my Tennessee girl right there. Michelle J is with us. Thank you so much. Lynn Stalker's in the house. Florida girl right there. What's our Gators going to do this weekend? I'm thinking about putting some money on them.
Against them?
No, on them. They got to get out of that funk sometime. And I'd like to be a part of it when they do. All right. Who else?
See Rebecca's comment?
Which one?
Maybe not to it yet. Wait till you get to Rebecca. Okay.
Let me get down here. Short-lived Saints with us. Speaking of food, I still got your can of food sitting right there. Yeah, 40 servings of vegetable stew, buddy. You can have a lot of folks over and enjoy that. All right, Edith's with us. I know that's actually Jeffrey, so thank you for being here, sir. I appreciate it. Who we got right here? J1's back. Yeah, all right. And there's Craig, my man. Hey, I had somebody contact me that wanted to know if you would do a radio demonstration for them. So I got to call you, and I got to get more facts from them about exactly what they want and see if it's something you'd be interested in doing. But they did ask me if you would be interested in doing something like that. Greg Harmon's with us. Hadn't been here in a couple of weeks. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. This is for you guys. Who else we got down here? You say Rebecca made a comment?
Yeah, about problems in the schools.
There's Rural, my man. I looked for you last night. I know you wasn't feeling well, so I hope you're feeling better tonight. Thank you for being here with us. Diane's with us. All righty then.
Craig says county men, OP.
Good, good. I'll get more information from them, see exactly what they're looking for, and then we'll talk about it. Patriot Ordnance is with us. David T. is in the house. And Kathy C. All right. Second quietly in the back row. Hello to everyone. Okay. I called out Raider, didn't I? Yeah, I called out Raider. Husky Mama's here. Yep. We gotta plan another trip to the range, girl. Got to get that done for sure. What we got here? Scottsville, don't go down. Okay. Susan's back. Thank you very much, Susan. And Linda Farrow. CC, there's a new one right there from North Carolina. Thank you for dropping in. Hopefully we'll entertain you a little bit and maybe teach you a thing or two. There's Philip Dixon. He made it this week. Yep. Hope everything's going good with your sales up there. I know that's why you couldn't be with us, but what we got going here? Grandbabies are staying tomorrow due to some threats of violence at the schools. Come to find out, it's a national threat. If you know more about that, please share it with us. I haven't seen anything anywhere.
Me neither.
And I've been on a lot of news sources today, and I haven't seen anything anywhere. So share that with us if you can. Who else we got down here? Let me scroll on down. Hank Palma. I know you've been here before. Thank you for coming back. So we're going to have to give you a rent since you came back. That's got to be done. Happy to see you with us.
Diane says she needs some radio help too.
Diane needs radio help. A lot of people need radio help. There's the man right there, X. All right, go check out X channel. I know you're checking out Rural's channel. A lot of you folks, I see you over there. So I know you're checking him out. Who else we got? Pennsylvania Preparedness. I don't know why you don't have a wrench, buddy. I got to make sure that happens real quick.
Cece says they usually watch the replay.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yep.
Appreciate you watching the replay. We got to get Pennsylvania a wrench too. Come on down. Who else we got down here? Oh, I think I made the bottom. All right. I made it all the way. So that's great. But some of you guys, you know, I tried to get in touch with you on Facebook, and this is what I get when I try to reach out and touch you on Facebook. I get that right there. Looks like I don't know you. So Facebook won't let me connect with you. So now Facebook is telling me who I can't be friends with. But I'm letting you know if we tried to hook up on Facebook and I haven't been able to hit you back, that's why right there. They're telling me who I know and who I don't. So, you know, Mark Zuckerberg, you know, all that wisdom he's got. But I ain't going to get into that right now. It happened today in Sebring at high school. Kid had art and pistol in the car. It's crazy. That's just one incident. I mean, that's just one incident. But, yeah, we're going to make you a mod, buddy. Don't worry about it. I should have done it already. I'm sorry. That's just probably hadn't been here in a couple of weeks, and I hadn't thought about it. I am old, you know. I can't remember a lot of things. But another thing that happened this week that I thought, I doubt if you know about this. Not a lot of people do. But the Arizona Cardinals, a lady is actually suing them because they made her take off her MAGA hat and throw it in the trash before she could go in and watch the game, even though she had a valid ticket. They wouldn't let her walk in with her MAGA hat on. Well, the team tried to say that, oh, it's just this one incident. We're sorry. It's not going to happen again. And then all of a sudden, people started crawling out of the woodwork and said, no, it happened to me. It happened to me. It happened to me. So it looked like it's probably going to turn into a class action lawsuit, and they're going to lose a lot of money because they're Democrats. Almost said something I shouldn't have. Let's stay in Arizona right here. All right. I think I mentioned last week or the week before that Arizona is getting sued for not taking illegal voters off of their rolls. Well, all of this turned up from an investigation, during an investigation from their 2022 elections, where if you'll remember Maricopa County, which is their biggest county, It shut down 30 minutes after voting started. And then they were the polls were closed down for like 4 hours before they ever opened back up. It was after lunch before they opened back up. But some people did some research. They found out that there is over 100,000 illegal immigrants registered in Arizona to vote. And the Secretary of State says he ain't going to do nothing about it. He just openly said he's not going to do anything about it. He's not going to make them purge the rolls. He's not, it's just okay. It's okay in Arizona. So this is what we got to look forward to, guys, in this election coming up. The fix is in. You guys know, I told you that. You know that. The fix is in. And if it's not, I will be amazed. And I will be happy to sit right here and tell you how wrong I was. But I just, no, the fix is in, guys. No doubt. Yep, they're a bunch of crooks. That's a damn fact. You got it, buddy. Where was it? Right here. Right here is what I was trying to click on right there. That's what we need right there. Absolutely. What is this here? My chef did a presser and told parents to get their act together because they don't want him raising them. He don't want to raise their kids. I don't blame him. The problem is too many parents don't want to raise their children. They want to be their buddies. They want to be friends with them. They don't want to be the kind of person that disciplines them. I saw it thousands of times, guys. Arrested 2 kids, 16, 17, for making threats. I heard about that. Yeah, I saw your sheriff over there in Volusia County. Yeah, Sheriff Chitwood. He was raising a mess about that the other day. Yeah, Chitwood in Volusia County. That's right. Yeah, he don't play around. But, get back on the election. Like I said, the fix is in. There is no doubt about it. But just in case, the Democrats are trying to take care of that before it ever gets to election day. The Republican candidate, they've tried to take him out twice. Now, I don't know if that's going to get me kicked off of here or not, but that's just the way I feel about it. But after that second incident, all the media is going, let's tone down the rhetoric. Let's tone down the rhetoric. But our favorite House Minority Leader over there, the great Muslim Hakeem Jeffries, the very next day, he jumped out there and said that MAGA Republicans must be stopped.
Because we're so scared.
Yeah, to make America great is such a terrible thing, such a threat. To make America great again is a threat. Well, you know who it's a threat to? People like him and the people that elected him. It's a threat to them because they don't want our country to be great. They want it to be a socialist, communist shithole. That's where they're trying to get it. But not to be outdone, there was a great representative from the state of Texas. Now look at them numbers drop. Looks like folks didn't like that comment about Hakeem Jeffries. Well, guess what? This old boy don't give a damn. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. You can click off here just like you clicked on. It's that simple. Jasmine Crockett from Texas. She wasn't going to be outdone. Later that day, she said that MAGA is a domestic threat in the United States. Trump's stoking up fear and danger. And she actually called him a Nazi again. She said he was Hitler. Again, she said, this is the next day after the second attempt on his life. And all the media sources are saying, let's tone it down. Well, the Democrats know they're not going to do that. They're not going to tone it down. But not to be outdone, the most vile person in the United States jumped in there and gave us her opinion on it too. Yeah, Trump's politics comes from hate and division. It puts American security in danger. Well, this is a bitter, foul old woman right here who would rather see Donald Trump shot dead than reelected. She would, I have no doubt. And those others that we just talked about, they probably feel the same way, but she is the most bold about it. She still can't believe she lost that election to Donald Trump. Everybody's talking about how Donald Trump won't get off of, how he feels like he was cheated out of 2020. She hadn't gotten off of 2016. Don't nobody ever talk about that. Ever. And when she sits and does something like this, nobody calls her out on it. Nobody ever says, are you going to get over this? Like that Black Journalist Association did Donald Trump, a couple of months ago. Nobody ever calls her out on it like that. But hey, we all know why, right? So here's some advice I want to give these people. Just my opinion, but I think it could very well happen, and it would not be pretty. If they do take Donald Trump out like that, they're going to get more than they asked for. It's not going to be just a matter of naming another candidate and having this election the way they think they're going to have it. It's not going to happen. It won't happen. If they take him out, that's not going to happen. There will not be an election. But after election day, there probably won't be a United States government, because people are not just going to sit back and let that happen. They're not going to let those people take out the chosen candidate for half of the country and just be fine with it. It's not going to happen. They keep, what's up, Farmer? That's right. She sure hasn't. They keep talking about, how the right is pushing for civil war. The right's pushing hate. The MAGA people are trying to destroy the country. Well, let them do that and let's see what happens. And the problem is, the people on the MAGA side, Genesis is in. All right, buddy. Thank you. The people on, she lost my whisker. Yes, she did. The people on the MAGA side, they have the majority of what's needed to win a war. I guarantee you. Plus, they're probably a lot more intelligent. I mean, at least they know which bathroom to use. Okay. We know which restroom to go into when we want to relieve ourselves. So they're going to keep pushing this thing, and it's not going to be pretty. And you need to be ready for it, because you can see it. They're doing it. They're pushing it. It's right there in front of us. For years we've been saying, okay, we're preparing for the worst. We're preparing for this. We're preparing for that. Well, the things we've been preparing for, they're happening right now. And this could be one of them if they push it that far. If they take him out, they know that it's going to be chaos. There won't be an election, and they think they're going to get to stay in power. Ain't going to happen, guys. Ain't going to happen. You're not going to get to stay in power. Matter of fact, there was a movie released this year about that. You might want to go watch it. It's called Civil War. A pretty good movie. Everybody pushing this, wanting to get rid of Trump, take him out. You might want to go watch that movie. But I could be wrong. I might be absolutely wrong. However, I don't think so. But that is what could potentially happen. What we got going here? Hopefully we can make the election too big to rig. No, not possible. Can't make it too big to rig. They probably got 100 million ballots already marked. If that's what it takes, that's what they'll use. J5, what do you think? JS, okay. But that is a potential problem. We have a real problem right now, happening right now, which we touched on earlier right off the bat. And that's our money. Our money is getting more and more worthless. Which movie?
I got it.
All right, take care of that. Our money's getting worse and worse every day. We saw the Fed drop the interest rate yesterday by 0.5 point. That was a mistake. It went too far. They should have just made it 1/4 point. They just made it 1/4. The economy could have handled it a lot better, but they're trying to push too much too quick because the election's coming up. Just like with them fixing the gas prices right now. I mean, gas prices are falling. And they're probably going to keep falling until the election. But then they're going to shoot right back up. But when they lowered that rate yesterday, they went a little bit too far with it. It is going to, lower mortgage rates. It's going to lower, the car loans, stuff like that. But guess what? It's not going to affect is your grocery bill. Nope. Food's still going to be high. Even though they're going to lower mortgage rates, they're going to lower car payments. Ain't going to be enough to make a difference. They keep saying, well, look at where, inflation is now. It's down to 3.1. It's down to 3.5. Inflation never goes down. People don't realize that. We were at our peak at 9.3. That 9.3 is still there. It's just a month after that, the increase was a little bit less than a 9.3. But it didn't go up here and then everything dropped back down. It went up here and then it went up a little more and then a little more and a little more. Inflation is always there. It's never really gone down. When the prices went up 20% on eggs or hamburger meat or whatever, it hasn't come back down. And it's not going to. So don't let them fool you.
Michelle said, wait till the BRICS nation makes their announcement next month.
We're about to get into that.
And then Jeffrey said, I was told not to purchase anything for the next 18 months. What does that mean?
From who?
Yeah, I'm not sure that
I would like to know who told you not to purchase anything.
Maybe he's talking like car or house.
Oh yeah, don't buy anything major. Don't buy anything big. No,
Yeah.
Don't. That's for sure. But I got a little indicator here that I snipped yesterday, right after they announced that inflation rate drop. Look at what happened. Gold hit $2,600. Record. That's a record. Silver hit $31.45. Close to a record, but not quite. Crude oil went up. The S&P stayed steady. But look at the dollar. The dollar went down. This is how these commodities are trading on the world market. You see the dollar right there is at 100.68. And it's dropping. Now, when it gets below 100, that means the dollar is trading on world markets for less than $1. And that's when our money starts to degrade, just going away. It starts vanishing. And it's coming, guys. I know the market came back up today. Prices went up. Commodity prices went down a little bit today. Looks like gold dropped to $25.97. Silver's at $30.97. So they did drop back down a little bit, but that's what you got to watch, guys. Watch that dollar trade on the world markets. The stock market, that don't mean crap to you in the grocery store anymore. That means nothing to you in your day-to-day life. Absolutely nothing. I don't care what they tell you. It's just like they keep selling you on inflation's dropping. It's never dropped. The market's going up. That's good for you. No, your prices are the same. It's all smoke and mirrors, and it's not sustainable. It is not sustainable, guys. You know that the U.S. is paying $3 billion a day just in interest on our debt. That's absolutely not sustainable. It cannot keep going this way. The dollar has to crash. You need to be ready for it. Get out there and get those valuables with your dollars that you have now. Those valuables that are going to still have value after the dollar crashes. Get out there and get them right now. Get you extra food right now. Because, that $30 can of dehydrated food right now is $30. But when the dollar hits the dumper, it's going to be $100.
What about the eggs?
And eggs. Yeah,
Oh my
eggs are
God.
through the roof. she checked the price on dehydrated eggs yesterday, and how much were they?
Well, they were regular price was
90.
over $100. They were on
Yeah.
sale for like 80.
Yeah, they were on sale for 80
for a
bucks.
tip for one can. I'm like, I need to get back in the dehydrator.
Yeah, eggs is, that's just a good economic indicator right there. But here's what's going to get us. This will be the end of the dollar. This right here, what I'm about to show you. Saudi Arabia is going to adopt a petro-yuan for its oil trades and ditch the petrodollar. That was announced this week. A lot of people didn't see it. A lot of people have no idea what that is. But when that's done, when that's official, and when BRICS announces their, not their currency, but their digital trade that they're setting up with 156 other countries where they're going to circumvent the dollar, bam. We're in trouble, guys. We're in big trouble. It's coming. It's coming. You see it. The indicators are right here. So get ready for it. It's not like one of these days this will happen. No, this is happening. Right now, it's happening. You're seeing all the signs. When there's no doubt that China is taking over the world economically. And when they do, America's done. We're done. You got a lot of one in your bank account? I don't have any. But I do have some precious metals that I'm pretty sure I can lean on. That's right. Got a circle of wagons, guys. Just like back in the old days. Get ready for it. You see it. It's right in front of you. There's no more of that like 10 years ago, or 5 years ago, whenever you started prepping. I'm prepping just in case the economy collapses. It's collapsing. It's happening. You have to be ready for it. Get what you think you're going to need right now while you still can. But I'm not going to say I could be wrong. No, this is happening. And it's picking up speed. It's happening faster and faster and faster. I think the next BRICS meeting, like their UN or whatever you want to call it, I think they're getting together in October, maybe November. There'll be more news then. But it ain't looking good for us. It's that simple. So with possible civil war happening here, and our money is collapsing, that's not even a possibility. It is happening. You need to be getting ready. It's time to step it up, guys. If you got things you're going to need, get them now. And put them away because you are going to need them. It's an absolute fact. But let's see what we got going here. Let me look over here in these comments. See if anybody wants to disagree with me. If you disagree, I don't care. That's cool. You got your own opinion. That's great. And I respect that. I respect your right to be wrong. How American is that, right? America. Hell yeah. Yep. But keep your eyes on what's happening, guys. Watch what's going on. Watch those money markets. Like I said, that's not just the Dow Jones. Watch where the dollar is on the world market. That right there tells you what your money's worth. The New York Stock Exchange, Dow Jones average, that don't mean nothing anymore when it comes to the value of your dollar. Keep your eyes on it, guys. All right. But I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate every one of you being here with me tonight. If you got any questions, you want me to answer directly, shoot me an email. Let me put that email address up there. Most of you folks probably already know it, but right there it is.
No, Susan, vote. He's not telling you not to vote because it's rigged. Vote.
Oh, no. Get out and vote. I'm not saying don't vote because it's rigged. You got to get out and vote, guys. You got to. Because the more votes you put out there for them to have to neutralize, the harder it is for them to do it. So get out there and vote. No, don't. No. Always vote, guys. I'm not saying don't vote. I'm just saying don't be surprised when Kamala is our president on January 21st, 2025, because it's coming.
Oh boy.
All right. It ain't going to be fun, but it's there. There we go. God bless America. We all got to pray. You know that. So I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate you folks being with us. We love you all. Hopefully we can get us, I can find us a spot to get together. If you're local, we can get together soon. That would be a lot of fun. I'd love to do that. So
We haven't set up any meet and greet or anything at the range yet.
no, nothing going on at the range yet.
910 asked. They got here late and wanted to know if we talked about it.
No, hadn't been able to yet. Something come up this week. I was supposed to go and I couldn't, but I will do it. I promise you we're going to do that. So, all right. I'm going to get out of here. Going to enjoy the rest of my evening. Hope you'll do the same. Keep your eyes on the ball, guys. It's that simple. Stay strong. Keep prepping and pray for the USA. Check out them videos I got on my channel. I put up a couple of new ones this week. Hopefully you saw those and enjoyed them. If you didn't, go check them out for me. Give me a thumbs up. Pass them to your friends if you think they'll help somebody out. That's what I'm here for, just to help somebody. The Orlando Prepper is out.